Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj bringing to you the headlines first. In the 100th episode of Mann Ki Baat tomorrow, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the nation. Manipur, one of top tourist destinations in Northeast, says Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Assam Gas and Oil India signed a memorandum of understanding to set up a gas distribution entity. International flight service between Agartala and Chittagong in Bangladesh to begin from June next. And in IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders set a target of 180 runs for Gujarat Titans. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be the 100th episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, the AIR News website and News on Air mobile app. It will also be live streamed on the YouTube channels of the Air News, DD News, PMO and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. AIR will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. Since 3rd October 2014, Prime Minister Modi has been addressing the citizens of the country through his Mann Ki Baat program on various issues. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the Kashi Telugu Sangam Ganga Pushkara Aradhana to be held in Varanasi virtually today. Addressing a press conference, Rajya Sabha MP GVL Narasimha Rao briefed about the program of the Prime Minister. He said a cultural program will be organized in Varanasi from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. tonight. The Prime Minister will address the event at around 7 p.m. Ganga Pushkaralu commenced on April 22nd and will go on till the May 3rd in Varanasi. In the 12-day event, a large number of pilgrims from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are visiting Kashi to offer prayers to their ancestors. This festival is celebrated after every 12 years. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said he was privileged to join the Vice President of the Dominican Republic, Raquel Pena, in inaugurating the Embassy of India in the Dominican Republic. Early on, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said Latin America is no longer considered a region too far due to broadening of India's interest and deeper globalization. Showing strong ties with the region, India's trade with Latin America is approaching a volume of $50 billion. Addressing the diplomatic corps and students in the Dominican Republic about India's engagement with Latin America, Dr. Jaishankar said India today imports crude oil from Brazil, Mexico, Colombia and Guyana. India's growing political coordination with regional blocs of Latin America since 2016 has been substantive, the minister said.
Biotech and a lot of our big automobile dealers, two-wheeler dealers like Bajaj, Hero and Royal Enfield have actually local dealers I also am told that we have started sourcing small cars from India.
Carrying 231 Indians from Jeddah, the 5th flight under Operation Kaveri arrived in New Delhi today. An AC-17 flight carrying 392 passengers from Sudan reached New Delhi yesterday. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said in a tweet that another Operation Kaveri flight touched down in Bengaluru last evening with 362 Indians. Meanwhile, 2 Indian Air Force C-130 flights carrying 270 passengers reached Jeddah last night. With 300 passengers on board, INS Sumedha also departed from Port Sudan for Jeddah. So far, nearly 2,400 Indians have been evacuated, said External Affairs Ministry spokesman Arindam Bakshi.
और कंडीशन वहाँ पे बहुत ही क्रिटिकल है खरतूम में. अभी तो लूटपाट मचा के रखी हुई है पूरे बिल्कुल. लेकिन जहाँ पे मैं रह रहा था सूडान में, पोर्ट सूडान में, वहाँ पे थोड़ी शांति थी. लेकिन जिस हिसाब से हमारे गवर्नमेंट ने जो काम किया है वो कभी कोई सोच नहीं सकता है।
इन सबको जब हमने अंदर आते हुए देखा तो इनके चेहरे पे एक अलग ही खुशी थी कि अब हम अपने वतन, अपने घर लौट सकेंगे और अब हम सेफ हैं। इस जहाज में बैठने के बाद अब हम जब 4 घंटे बाद दिल्ली उतरेंगे तो हमारे परिजनों से मिल सकेंगे जो हमारी चिंता कर रहे हैं।
Declaring that our friendliness, discipline and hospitality continue to draw interest from visitors and tourists, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said the number of tourists visiting the state has increased. Today, Manipur is one of the top tourist destinations in the northeastern states, Biren Singh said.
Positive criticism to mayam mathole adagi mating pangwa mayam mathole aduna koi state se di khangho koi manipur sa ko khangho koi manipur se huji bharat na prithvi na khangna ramne adagi matik ni lakning nge ro khus lak ko jo hore
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh inaugurated the Integrated Processing Unit of Organically Grown Fruits and Spices under MOVCT NER at Food Park Nilakuthi, Imphal East. The state continues to witness growth in MSMEs, private sectors, among others, with assistance from various central and state-sponsored schemes. Speaking on the occasion, Biren Singh said the state is on a path towards achieving self-reliance and becoming a growth engine that will uplift the nation. The Chief Minister inspected the processing of natural and organic products at Fruit Preservation Factory Food Park, Nilakuthi, Imphal East. The factory was inaugurated by the Union Minister Amit Shah recently during his visit to Manipur. Happy to hear that factory has been producing top quality ginger and turmeric products, he added. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma chaired an interaction with the forensic experts and government officials. With matters related to land allotment for the National Forensic Science University and the scanner, the Chief Minister reiterated that forensics is a critical pillar of a thorough criminal investigation. In the presence of Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Assam Gas and Oil India Limited signed a memorandum of understanding at the Janata Bhavan to establish a gas distribution entity. The entity will operate in parts of Assam and Tripura. In a tweet, the Chief Minister said the joint venture will constitute an initial investment of 600 crore rupees.
Oil India Limited আৰু অসম গ্যাস কোম্পানী লিমিটেডে এটা নতুন জয়েন্ট ভেঞ্চাৰ কোম্পানী নিৰ্মাণ কৰিব। এই কোম্পানীয়ে প্ৰথম অৱস্থাত 500 কোটি টকা শেয়াৰ কেপিটেলেৰে আগবাঢ়িব, য'ত 51% অংশীদাৰিত্ব অসম গ্যাস কোম্পানী থাকিব আৰু অইল ইণ্ডিয়া লিমিটেডে 49% অংশীদারিত্ব গ্রহণ করিব।
Assam Governor Gulab Chand Kataria today attended several programs in Honetpur. The governor attended the first ever Go Kumbh and Maharshi Satkal Dev Vishwashanti Mahayagya held at Ghoramari for the conservation and breeding of cows, where he also inaugurated a cow shed. The governor also opened an ambulance service at the function. The governor then visited Citralekha Park in Tejpur and officially inaugurated the main gate and ticket office of the park constructed by the Tejpur Environmental Society. The event was attended by MP Pallav Lochan Das and MLA Prithviraj Rabha.
मैं सोचता हूँ कि गाय के मरने के बाद भी उसका जो बचा हुआ शरीर है ना, वो इतना उत्पादक है कि आप टनों यूरिया डाल दो तो उतनी फसल पैदा नहीं होगी जितना केवल और केवल उसके।
Asserting that the present Bharatiya Janata Party-led government is committed to solving the basic problems facing the common man, Tripura Chief Minister Professor Manik Saha said this government wants to bring good governance that percolates down to every family. In a tweet, Professor Saha said he listened to various issues raised by the common people at his official residence. He assured the assembled people of redressing their grievances. Tripura Transport Minister Sushanta Chaudhary today said the international flight service between Agartala and Chittagong in Bangladesh will get underway from June this year. Inaugurating the state-of-the-art new cargo complex at MBB Airport, Chaudhary said cargo services have resumed at the airport after being shuttered for 4 months. MBB Airport Director KC Meena said the airport has received customs clearance and hoped the airport will get immigration clearance in the next few days. 17 crore rupees have been spent on the construction of this cargo complex with an annual capacity of 40,150 metric tons, said Airport Director KC Meena. In IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders set a target of 180 runs for Gujarat Titans in today's first match. In response, Gujarat Titans were 70 runs for 1 wicket when last reports came in. Earlier putting to bat first, Kolkata scored 179 runs after losing 7 wickets in 20 overs. In today's second match, Delhi Capitals will lock horns with Sunrisers Hyderabad in a short while from now. In last night's encounter, Lucknow Super Giants defeated Punjab Kings by 56 runs. Tamenglong Battalion under the aegis of Jawalamukhi Sector Assam Rifles organized a career counseling for local students at its Ajuram and Tame outpost. There were 118 participants at Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, New Mandeo and 60 at Apo Kading High School, Tame, that included students from grades 8 to 10. Future career options in today's rapidly changing world and prospects of considering service in security forces was imparted to the participants. Such initiatives of the battalion are in consonance with efforts to spread awareness about the importance of education in the region and awakening a sense of unique identity among the youth of Zeliagrong. Company commanders of both outposts emphasized on the importance of education in life. The Department of Education, Government of Meghalaya, in collaboration with the National Law University, organized an outreach program for principals, teachers and students of Higher Secondary School Meghalaya. NLU Meghalaya was the first national law university established in the state. The premier law schools were set up with a mission to pioneer legal educational reforms and anchor the transportation of the Indian legal system through research and policy interventions. Delivering his speech, Meghalaya High Court Justice Sanjeev Banerjee dwelt at length on the National Law University. Recently, the National Law University Meghalaya has appointed Professor Dr. Indrajit Dubey as its first Vice-Chancellor. The NLU Meghalaya is the newest among all the NLUs in the country. Recording its first COVID death in Garo Hills in Tura, a 45-year-old man succumbed to the symptoms of the viral infection on Thursday. He was reportedly suffering from breathlessness and fever that are symptoms of the viral disease. A COVID test turned out positive. Addressing a press conference, Meghalaya Health Minister Amparin Lingdo urged residents to take precautionary measures. Out of the 17 cases, only 4 cases needed hospitalization, Amparin said, adding there's nobody in the ICU. Calling upon the people to follow COVID protocols in the crowded places, the minister, however, said the centre is not providing any booster doses. State government will dwell on procurement of requisite medicines, she added. To end the news, the main points once again. In the 100th episode of Mann Ki Baat tomorrow, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the nation. Manipur, one of the top tourist destinations in Northeast, says Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Assam Gas and Oil India signed a memorandum of understanding to set up a gas distribution entity. International flight service between Agartala and Chittagong in Bangladesh to begin from June next. And in IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders set a target of 180 runs for Gujarat Titans. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.